welcome to CPI and FOMC day. Alright, so let's look at what we have. So we were consolidating for a few days and we finally broke above the range with the CPI news. And you can see this when we came out of this range, there was a gap, intraday gap. So there's zero volume between 54.17 and 53.95. So watch this area, mark it in your charts, because I'm sure that there's gonna be an attempt to repair this, but also there's a lot of trap traders here. So watch this area and watch this 53.94.50, which is the scene of the crime. This is where we started the move. Market usually likes to revisit that move. So watch that today. I had the target of 54.25 and we hit it, and we started consolidating a little bit up here. The same thing goes for NQ. There's not an intraday gap, but there's a lot of poor structure there that needs to be cleaned up, and we have the FOMC, so maybe that we get that during the press conference, or at some point we clean that up, this poor structure up. In the event that we do clean that up, short-term value is right here below us, and the point of control is at 53.65. So a move down into this area wouldn't surprise me. And but also, when you have such a big gap, everyone that was short here is gonna attempt to buy the dip to close their positions before this market runs without them. So just be careful. Like this could either keep going and keep squeezing all the shorts, or we can come back into value, which is down here. If we do, then 53.65, and then this low volume area right here, I'm gonna mark it too, but this right here is gonna be a buy zone, which is at where the 20-day moving average and is at 53.33-ish. So those are the areas that I'm going to be looking for. So initially, see if we can fill any of this gap, clean some of the structure, and then bounce back up. Or if not, then get back into here and then the other side of the range. If sellers keep pushing after getting through this area, then 53.22 is the next target, and then we'll see if buyers defend this and then go back into this value area, or then if we come back into the previous range. But one step at a time. We gotta keep each zone treated independently, in my opinion, and see what happens. Especially when we have so much news. Tomorrow we have PPI also, so each one can trigger a new wave of selling or buying. But for now, obviously, bulls still in control. Shorts are getting squeezed. So buy the dips until we see sellers really pushing. For NQ, it's a similar situation. You can see that the spike right there with poor structure, so look for that an attempt to clean that up, and then a bounce. And then we have NQ is a little different, because yesterday, after we broke above the range, we put a lot of volume in this area. So if we get back below and into the yesterday's range, I would look for this area for a bounce, because we have this upper distribution that we accepted prices in yesterday. So below, around 19,190, I would look for a bounce, and then if that doesn't hold, then I move back into 19,100 and 1970. But otherwise, this, look where we are, 19,420 right now. Man, I think this market wants to go to 20,000 eventually. I mean, we're still a little bit away from that, but I mean, in a few days, literally, we can hit 20,000. So it wouldn't surprise me. Crude oil is really, it keeps moving higher after finding a bid down here in the 72 area. So it's been one time framing up, and it came all the way back into the previous zone where we were. I mean, we literally spent a long time here in this area. Look, from this day, beginning of May, if I merge all these profiles, we have a big consolidation area right here where prices were accepted, and we came back right into this point of control. To me, this feels like it still needs to put a little bit more excess to the upside, and we have the 200-day moving average right here at 79.60 and change. So I think that's going to be a magnet for now, and then the top of this range is at 80, 20, close to where the 50 moving average is. So for now, oil has been on a rally, so I wouldn't even bother to short this until we get into this 80-60 area or right before the 50 moving average, in my opinion. I mean, short intraday scalp shorts, that's fine, but if you're swing trading, I wouldn't short here until we get to the top of this range. And gold finally started moving back into the point of control. I had the target 23.45. It hit it this morning, and now it's moving above and to the middle of the consolidation range. Because we couldn't break below, now the target becomes the upper side of the range at 23.68. And then just, this is accepting prices in this area. Usually gold moves when we have CPI, FOMC, so even though we just made this move, I will be, it could be taken back and come back to where we started the move. So I haven't been day trading gold that much, but it gives some good opportunities for swinging. So if you're into that, then look for this range with a point of control at 23.55. All right, FOMC today. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. What else? PPI tomorrow. We still have a bunch of stuff. Michigan sentiment on Friday. All right, good luck everybody, and remember, watch this intraday gap. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a day with opportunity, so wait until the opportunity and protect your profits.